He kept fighting a war for almost 30 years after it ended. In 1944, during World War II, Japanese intelligence officer Hiroo Onoda was sent to Lubang Island. Before he left, his commander gave him strict orders: destroy enemy supplies, gather intelligence, and never surrender, no matter what. Soon after, American and Filipino forces captured the island, and the war moved on. But Onoda and a few other soldiers escaped into the jungle. When the war ended in 1945, planes dropped leaflets across the island saying Japan had surrendered. But Onoda believed it was a trick. He thought the enemy was trying to lure him out, so he stayed hidden. Years passed. His small group survived by stealing rice from farms, eating coconuts, and hunting animals in the jungle. They constantly moved through the forest, avoiding villages and patrols. Sometimes they even attacked local police, still believing the war was ongoing. Slowly, the group disappeared. Some were killed in skirmishes. Others eventually gave up. But Onoda refused. Even when more leaflets were dropped, even when newspapers and photos showed that the war had ended, he believed it was all enemy propaganda. For decades, he lived alone in the jungle. His uniform slowly rotted away, but he kept his rifle clean and ready. Finally, in 1974, a Japanese traveler searching for the legendary soldier managed to find him. The traveler tried to explain that the war had ended nearly 30 years earlier. But Onoda refused to believe anyone except the man who gave him the original order. So the Japanese government tracked down his former commander, who was now an elderly man working in a bookstore. They flew him to the island. Standing in the jungle once again, the commander gave Onoda a final order. The war was over. After nearly 3 decades in hiding, Hiroo Onoda finally laid down his rifle.